What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be going through the ICC Under-19 World Cup, Cricket World Cup for 2021/2022. Now, of course, I know that India won. I know they beat Australia in a semi-final. I know they beat England in the final. I've been paying attention to it. I know it finished a few days ago, so I am a little late. But, you know, I have had DMs and all that, you know, people saying just make a video on it. But I thought, why not? Let's make a video of going through the top 10 run scorers of the entire tournament, the wicket takers, you know, just so we can get a look at what the future of cricket holds for these Under-19 World Cup cricketers. Now, of course, I'm not going to know everyone's name. In fact, I'm going to know literally almost close to no one because I don't pay that much attention to like under-18 cricket. Unless they're playing for like IPL or BBL or, you know, their state sides, I'm not really going to, you know them because unfortunately, Under-19 World Cup cricket is not really televised enough and isn't really reported on enough, especially in Australia, so that's disappointing. But hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. The most run scorers throughout the entire tournament. We've got, I think this guy's name is David Brevis. 6 matches, 506 runs, a high score of 138, average of 84, strike rate of 90, 200s, 350s, you know, comfortably, by the looks of it, yeah, by runs, comfortably the best batsman of the entire tournament. South Africa, it looks like they've got themselves a good one. Do I know much about him? No. Am I going to pretend that I know much about him? No. But I did see in my memes video a few days ago, someone spoke about him saying that he was like the next AB de Villiers or something like that. So I can only assume that he's an opening or top 4 batsman in the order, right? Yeah, I've got to definitely learn a few more about a lot of these players for sure. But hey, South Africa, they've got some really, really quality young players coming through their system. So I'm sure they're happy with that one. Hasbullah Khan from Pakistan, 6 matches, 380 runs, 136 high score, 76 average, 80 strike rate, 200s and 150. Just really quality stuff there. I mean, anytime you can score a century, you can score 2 centuries, and an average over 50 with the bat is an incredible achievement. Doesn't matter if it's international level or an Under-19 World Cup. Does not matter. That is still impressive. So, Hasbullah Khan. Now, of course, Hasbullah, we know who that is, but I don't think that's him. TJ Prest from England, 6 matches, 292, high score of 154, not out. Wow. Average 58 with the stick. So, you know, I guess for England, they have someone who can actually play cricket properly. Here we go. The first one from India. We got Raghuvanshi. Raghuvanshi. Let's say that. 6 matches, 6 innings, 278 runs, high score of 144, average of 46, strike rate of 89. So, again, really impressive stuff. If you're in the top 5 of the batsmen for the entire tournament, that's pretty solid. We've got T. Wiley from Australia. He actually came equal 4th. He also had 278 runs, high score of 100. And 1 not out, average of 69. Good on ya. And a strike rate of 73. So, look, again, 6 matches, technically a 70 average. He had a ton, 250s. You can't ask for much more. I don't know his first name, but he's Australian. So, shout out to you. All right, we've got a Zimbabwean batsman in next. Nice. Hey. 273 runs, high score of 83, 45 average, 350s. Congratulations. It's good to see at least a Zimbabwean cricketer, you know, after my legacy that I left in Zimbabwe, you know, another young cricketer coming up through the Zimbabwean system. So, impressive stuff there. We had Walalaj from Sri Lanka. Okay. We also had Barwa from India, Wickham from West Indies, Callaway, Australia, Yash Dul. I do know this guy. He was the captain in this Indian team, I believe. He also scored a century in the final. So that's how I know about him. He only played 4 matches. 229 runs, high score of 110, average of 76 runs. Strike rate of 85, 1 century, 150. Doesn't get much better than that. He only played 4 games. So you got to think if he played an extra 2 games, he might have been the top run scorer with the way he was going. I don't really know many other guys on this list. We've got Kasim Akram. Is that Wasim Akram's son? Unsure. Yeah, I don't really know. Where is Cooper Conley? I don't think he's on this list, huh? I know Harnor Singh. I think he's contracted to an IPL team last year, right? Ifran Khan. Sounds familiar. Where is Cooper Conley? That's one of the only Australians I actually know is Cooper Conley, because he's been really good for Western Australia and for Perth Scorchers, like in some practice games. So that's the only reason I know about him from Australia. But hey, now we're going to go into the most wickets. Here we go. Most wickets. Let's get straight into it. Let's scope out the future legend bowlers. We've got this Walalaj guy again. Was in the top 5, top 6 essentially, or top 10 batsmen for the competition, and then he takes the most wickets in the tournament. That's impressive. Sri Lanka looks like they've got themselves another quality all-rounder. 6 matches, 55 overs, 3 maidens, 231 runs. I assume that's off his bowling. 17 wickets, 5 for 27, average of 13. Really good. Economy of 4. Hey, congratulations to Walalaj and Sri Lanka. I'm sure they're super excited with him. Boyden from England. 9 maidens. Wow, 148 runs. Wow, that's very good. 15 wickets, 4 for 16. Average of 9.8. Economy of 3. Shit. It looks like, I don't know if he's a spinner or a paceman, but hey, it sounds like England might have gotten themselves someone. Hopefully he's a spinner, because they need someone who's better than Jack Leach, that's for sure. We've got Awais Ali. I feel like I've heard of that name. From Pakistan. 50 overs, 4 maidens, 237 runs, 15 wickets. Best bowling figures, 6 for 56. An average of 15 at 4 economy. We've got Mondol from, I'm going to assume BD is Bangladesh. BD? Yeah, I'd say it's Bangladesh. 6 matches, 50 overs, 3 maidens, 14 wickets, 4 for 24, 15 average, 4 economy. Really good stuff. We've got this guy from Uganda. Miyaji. Uganda. I don't know if this is Uganda's first cricketer that has ever been top 5 in one of these categories, but congratulations. 5 matches, 45 overs, 231 runs, 2 maidens, 13 wickets, 4 for 25. Well done. We've got Rehan Ahmed from England, Ostwal from India, 44 overs, 2 maidens, 12 wickets, 5 for 28. Really solid. We've got Salzman from Australia, 6 matches, 49 overs, 5 maidens, 233 runs, 12 wickets, 3 for 37. And that's really about it that we're going to be going through. I don't know if this is him, the Salzman guy, but I do know Australia, we have a spinner who can bowl left-handed spin and right-handed spin. It's really weird and crazy that he can do it, but I don't know if that's him, but I know of him, so cool, I guess. What other stats are there to run through? Let's who had the most ducks? That's cool. Let's see that. It's time to expose some people. All right, we had Rakibul Hassan from Bangladesh, 6 matches, 3 ducks. Ugh. We had Sawabi from Uganda, 3 ducks. Is there anyone from like Australia or India? Nah, not really. Just like Ireland and Scotland and Papua New Guinea and stuff. Most sixes. Let's have a look. Most sixes. David, I think his first name's David or something brevis. 18 sixes. Bawa from India, 10. Hasbullah Khan with 10. Verheiden from South Africa, 10. Ijaz Ahmad Zadi from Afghanistan with 9. Noor Ahmed. I don't know of Noor Ahmed. I've heard that name. Geez, there's no Australians. Australia, Cahill was he had 5. There were not many. The lack of Australians on all of these lists is, to be honest, quite disappointing. Who had the highest scores in the batting? I didn't really check that. Bawa from India, okay. He scored 162 not out off 108 balls, 14 fours, 8 sixes, a strike rate of 150. It was against Uganda, so look, to be honest, I would probably make 150 against Uganda with all due respect. TJ Prest from England against UAE. Is there any guy who made a quality innings against someone who isn't Uganda? The Brevis guy. Okay, Brevis against Bangladesh. That's pretty good. 138. Okay. Hasbullah Khan, Qasim Akram. Hasbullah Khan again? Well, I've seen this Hasbullah Khan's guy name a lot on all of these lists. I think he's one to look at. So is this Walaj guy from Sri Lanka. Another guy to really look out for. Yashdul, of course, is any captain from India in an under-19 World Cup is always a guy to look out for. Amank Chand, who was a captain years ago in 2012, I think it was. Hopefully he can do something. Brevis again. Islam. Teague Wiley from Australia. There's Brevis again. Gee whiz. This David Brevis guy had one of the best tournaments I've ever seen. Oh my God. I think that's really going to cover off all the stats, guys. Are we missing any? Highest partnerships, is there one there? Best partnerships, no. It's looking like there's no partnerships one. Hey, I guess that's it. Oh, here we go. Partnership by runs. Here we go. Okay. Hasbullah Khan and Qasim Akram against Sri Lanka. They made 229 run partnership. Wow. Then we have India next against Uganda. Raghuvanshi and Bawa, 206. We then had Rashid and Yashdul for India again against Australia in the semi-final. Wow, 204. We had the Windies boys, Bishop and Wickham against Zimbabwe. Hasbullah Khan and Ifran Khan. Raghuvanshi and Harnoor Singh. Yeah, wow. They really... All I'm saying is Pakistan, India, Pakistan, India, Pakistan. It's quite a dominant tournament for these youngsters, huh? I don't notice any Australians. What is the highest Australian partnership of this entire fucking tournament? Here. Callaway and Teague Wiley with 101. You are telling me we made it to a semi-final with our best partnership being 101. That's piss weak. Our next best partnership was also 101. And then 97. It's not great. It's no surprise we didn't win the tournament. Hey, it's a little bit disappointing what I've seen, to be honest, because Australia are normally quite dominant in the World Cups. We made it to a semi-final, which is, of course, really nice, but we did get smashed by India in that final. But hey, that's going to cap it off, guys. We're just going to run through some of the... I know the Indian fans, I know you guys will love these photos, so just for you guys, we will go through some of the photos. Here's Yashdul. Hey, that's a cool photo. That's pretty cool. Is that Yashdul? No, it's Ravi Kumar, Raj Bawa, Ravi Kumar and Dinesh Bana. So Bana is a keeper, okay. There's Bawa. Okay, cool. Hey, that's a cool photo. Damn. I think all of you Indian fans are going to be looking back at this photo in about 10 years and thinking, wow, this is really where it all started for Yashdul. Now, you might be thinking that. This is a cool... Hey, I'm a Yashdul fan now. There's VVS Laxman, of course. Who was their coach? Was it Laxman? Sindhu? Hey, these are some cool photos. No, we don't care about England. Bro, this guy looks like Sam Curran's younger brother, but with brown hair. He looks about 12 years old. Harnoor Singh, really tall. They're celebrating a wicket. Too bad you lost, fellas. Alright, let's go back. We'll end the video off on my favourite photo out of all of these. Right here. Hey, that will cap it off, guys. That is your Under-19 World Cup recap, review, entire tournament. Hey, what are the names you're looking out for? Of course, Yashdu, I'm sure, is one of them. But that guy from South Africa, you know, let me know the players that you've been most impressed with or that you will be keeping an eye on for the future. Hey, it's going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.